Alongside head Javelina women's golf coach Stefanie Maynard, I'm Ryan Smith for Javelina Athletics. Coach, your team placed 10th at the DBU Fall Invite, but that wasn't really the tale of the tape. My biggest takeaway from an outsider's perspective was how much better the team did their second trip through the course. How important is having that success on the second and third rounds of these competitions going to be throughout the season?
It's really important. It gives them a lot of confidence moving into the next event and moving into practice for the week. And then they know what they need to work on going from the first round to the second round. When you drop 13 shots, you did something right. You learned from your previous mistakes, and so that's always huge. I mean, in a 3-round tournament, you've got to improve every round in order to move up the leaderboard or to try to win an event.
You had two new players make their Javelina debut, one of them a graduate transfer from McNeese State. Roxanne, she performed exceptionally well for her first event of the season, finishing tied for 19th. How important is she going to be coming in with all of the experience she has for this team?
She's going to be a really important piece for our team. She's already really shown a maturity with all the experience that she has, and she's also kind of taken the other players under her wing and trying to give them some advice as to how to handle things, which is big. And she's very calm on the course, and I'm just learning how she plays. So, but she's very aggressive, very calm, and really has a lot of confidence in what she's doing. And so I think that's going to really rub off on everybody else as well.
And then on those younger players, Christine Graybo making her collegiate debut for the Javelinas. A little bit of a rocky start, but performed much better her second trip through, much like the rest of the team, knocking 9 strokes off of her total. How do you see her developing throughout her freshman year?
The sky's the limit. She's a really hard worker, really dissects everything she does, really analyzes things, which is going to be good. She's going to really know exactly where she needs to work and what she needs to get better at. She's already out working on her putting this morning and, getting ready for Colorado, and she is going to be one to watch, I think. I think she's really going to mature throughout the year and learn how to manage the courses a little bit better and how to think a little bit better. And, by April, I think she'll be a completely different player.
And you mentioned Colorado. The Javelina is heading to the Mile High City next week to compete in the Swan Memorial Invitational. What does the team need to do to have success in Colorado?
We need to putt a little bit better. We made a few mistakes on the greens this week, and but I really think we need to show some more confidence. I think we kind of doubted ourselves in places that we normally don't doubt ourselves, and 100 yards and in we're usually pretty good, and we didn't really have the sharpness that we normally do. So I think if we can sharpen up the wedges, make some more putts, I think we'll have a really good week.
And to close things out, a bit of a sports science question. Being down here so close to sea level, how do you prepare to take the team up to altitude to perform in a city like Denver?
We talked about that this morning, actually. One thing, hydrate. That was the big thing, making sure we hydrate enough because since it's so hot down here and then going up to altitude, hydration is going to be key. And then usually when you're in altitude, you hit the ball further. So the practice round is going to be key, figuring out whether it's 1 club further or 2 clubs further. It's a lot about adjustment. It's the ball flies a lot different in altitude. So practice round will be key. We'll see what happens, but I think they're excited to hit the ball further.
All right, thank you, Coach. Best of luck in Colorado.
Thank you.